Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, we from KBE1 will talk about the role of perception in interpersonal communication. In these slides, we also conclude the introduction, relevant psychological theories or models, real-world application in communication, not forget the critical analysis and also the reflections, and lastly, the conclusions and also the group insight.
Assalamualaikum and hello madam. I hope you are having a good day. Thank you for the opportunity to present. Today, I will begin with the introduction to our topic, the rule of perfection in interpersonal communication. Perception is one of the most important concepts in both psychology and communication. It's the process through we select, organize, and interpret the information we receive from our sense in order to understand our environment. In the context of interpersonal communication, perception play a critical role. It affects how we understand others' message and how we respond to them. Communication is not just about the word we say. It also include non-verbal cues like a tone of voice, body language, facial expression, and gestures. Next, what is interesting is that the same message can be interpreted very differently by different people. For example, one person may hear a neutral comment and feel support, while another may take it a negative. Why? Because each of us has a unique perceptual frameworks. This includes our past experience, emotion, culture, and personal belief. That's why perception is not a passive, it's an active and interpretive process. Being aware of how perception work help us to communicate more clearly and avoid misunderstanding. So, understanding perception is the first step to becoming a better communicator.
Let's move to perception psychology theories. Perception affects how we understand and respond to others. Firstly, constructivist theory by Gregory. Perception is built from past experience. In communication, we might assume someone meaning based on our expectation, but that can lead to miscommunication. Secondly, direct perception by Gibson. Perception happens instantly from the environment. We respond to cues like facial expression or tone without thinking much. This help in quick social response. Thirdly, perceptual set theory. Our mood, culture, and expectation affect what we notice. That's why people may interpret the same message differently. Fourthly, schema theory. We use mental shortcuts or schemas to understand others. This helps fast thinking but can lead to stereotype or bias. Fifthly, attribution theory. We judge other behavior based on internal or external cause. Wrong assumption can cause conflict. After that, perceptual cycle by Ulrich Nesser. Perception is a loop. Our expectation guide attention and experience update our view. First impression can change over time. Last but not least, cultural influence. Culture shape how we interpret body language, silence, or eye contact. Misunderstanding can happen across culture. In short, persuasion is not passive. Understanding these theories help us avoid miscommunication and connect better with others.
Hi everyone, today I will explain how perception plays a big role in real world communication. Perception is actually a process. It means we use our sense like what we see, hear, and feel to understand what happening around us. This helps us make sense of people and situation, and it shapes the way we talk to others or form opinion about them. Let's look at a few examples. First, in the workplace, perception influences how we judge others. The same interaction might seem confident to one person but rude or contrary to another. This shows how perception affects teamwork. Secondly, in healthcare care, perception can impact patient trust. If a doctor is attentive, patient feels safe, but if the doctor seems rushed, patient may be anxious or ignored. Thirdly, in education, perception also matters. A quiet student may look lazy, but actually they might be anxious, unwell, or not ready. Teachers need to be aware of this. Lastly, on social media, message can be misunderstood because we lack facial impression or tone. If someone replies late, it might feel rude even if they are just busy.
Okay, let us talk about critical analysis and also the reflection. So, perceptions plays an active role in shaping how we interpret and respond to communication. It is not a passive process, rather, it is shaped by individual experiences, cultural background, emotions, and also the biases, according to Eller 2018. These perceptual influences determine how we understand, respond to, and also convey the information in our interactions with others. However, the perceptual filters such as confirmation bias can distort communication and lead to misunderstandings that been said by DeVito in 2019. While perceptions help us navigate social interactions, it can also reinforce stereotypes or lead to inaccurate judgments if left unchecked.
Critical analysis and reflection in reflection and improving communication. Attribution theory, header 1958, people often misjudge others by blaming internal traits while ignoring international external factors known as the fundamental attribution error. This leads to misunderstanding and blame, especially across cultures or in professional setting. Improving communication requires self awareness, empathy, and recognizing our own perspectual bias. Group discussion show that interpretation varies by culture and experience Barna 1997. Use tools like active listening, paraphrasing, and asking questions to bridge perception gaps.
This presentation helps us understand that perception plays a key role in interpersonal communication. It's not just about receiving information, but actively interpreting it based on our experience, emotions, culture, and mindset. We explore theories like constructivist theory, Gibson's direct perception, perceptual set, and attribution theory, and apply them to real life contexts like healthcare, education, workplace, and social media. We realize that perception can either build strong connection or create misunderstanding when misjudged. Before I end our presentation, I'd like to share some of the key insights our group gained while working on the topic, the role of perception in interpersonal communication. First, we learned that empathy and self-awareness are essential. Understanding that people see things differently helps us avoid miscommunication and improves how we connect with others. We also realized that active listening makes a big difference. Simple habits like paraphrasing and asking questions help bridge gaps, especially in cross-cultural situations. During group discussion, we sometimes misunderstood each other because of different personal and cultural backgrounds. These moments taught us to be more patient and open-minded. Overall, we discovered that communication isn't just a natural skill. It is something we can improve by being mindful of how we perceive others and how others perceive us. That awareness will help us in both personal and professional life.